Despite being among the first ever LEGO Star Wars wave of sets released all the way back in 1999, for me the Droid Fighter is a fine example of why LEGO sets don't have to be complex to be great. I personally love the tan and brown colour scheme for the Vulture Droid seen in The Phantom Menace, and while this set could have done with some more tan elements being used, I still think that it does a great job of representing the Vulture Droid design seen in The Phantom Menace. It's also quite likely that LEGO were only working off concept art for The Phantom Menace when they were designing the set, so maybe the final colour design of the Vulture Droid changed after the set had entered production. That might also explain why the set is called Droid Fighter instead of Vulture Droid. Maybe they just didn't know what it was called. Even though this set only has 62 pieces, it still manages to be instantly recognisable as a Vulture Droid and is a decent size regardless of its seemingly low piece count. One thing that I love about this set is that every piece of additional detailing that you see here is all printed, and these prints have stood the test of time 26 years later in 2025. If they were stickers, there's no doubt that they would have suffered some significant damage at this point. The quality of the prints is just one aspect of this set that makes it timeless in my opinion. This set does allow for some variety when it comes to display options, with the Vulture Droid being able to be posed standing up in attack mode or with its wings tucked together. There are no clever mechanisms involved in changing the way that this set looks, just some good old fashioned rearranging of LEGO bricks and some hinged pieces. For me, I think the attack mode is the best look for this Vulture Droid, but let me know what way you think I should display the set by leaving a comment below. This initial incarnation of the Vulture Droid in LEGO does not include a minifigure of any kind to accompany it, but this is actually accurate to the Star Wars canon, given that Vulture Droids actually pilot themselves. So the lack of a minifigure doesn't really bother me at all, but you could always just stand a B1 beside it if you really wanted to.
Roger, roger.
Let's take a look at how this Vulture Droid set looks compared to some more modern LEGO Star Wars starfighters, shall we? While the differences in build styles and techniques is clear to see when compared to newer sets like Ahsoka's Interceptor and the Arc 170, I honestly think that the 1999 Vulture Droid does not look out of place here at all. At the end of the day, if you want to pair the Vulture Droid with either one of these sets or another starfighter of some kind in some sort of chase, I think that they would all display great together. Likewise, I think that any kid would have a great time playing with this set, even if they're used to playing with newer LEGO sets. I do think that the LEGO Star Wars team could benefit from some smaller size starfighter sets like this one releasing today. However, I think that this set is more of an exception amongst the history of the LEGO Star Wars line, and it's unlikely that we will ever see any set like this release ever again, which is a real shame in my eyes. LEGO playsets simply aren't made like this one anymore. They include smaller, more intricate and refined pieces as well as minifigures, neither of which are by any means a bad thing. Honestly, I just love this set. I think it still looks great all these years later, has a huge amount of charm to it, and it just harkens back to a time when LEGO did things differently when it came to designing their sets. They say that sometimes the old ways are the best ways, and in the case of the Vulture Droids made by LEGO so far, I think I agree with that sentiment. Anyways, I'd like to thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel so you can see more LEGO videos just like this one. With all of that being said, I've been Dave, and I hope that you have a great day.